What are you doing? We have so much Star Wars action figures to review. Do it for the fans.
Yeah, but this book is so compelling.
I hate to do this. You will review them for the fans.
I will review them for the fans. What's going on, fellow collectors? Welcome to another A&R review. Today we are looking at all things Star Wars. But before we begin, I want to bring you here my friend Justin. He is a big Star Wars fan and he's also part of our team. We are gonna unbox a bunch of Star Wars and just have some fun, right?
All of the Star Wars.
Yeah, we got a wave, we got some exclusives, some gaming grade figures, just a big mashup of Star Wars figures, and we'll just kind of open them up, have some fun, and any articulation or anything specific, we're gonna mention it or we're gonna show it on the screen, so you're gonna get a lot of information on all of these figures. First up on the docket, we're gonna look at some gaming grade figures.
Video games!
Yes. And they are...
This guy's just a no-named warrior from Jedi Fallen Order. And then we got Big Z from Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, it's cool that they got this guy, you know, from an old game.
Yeah.
And then got this one from the Fallen Order. And, you know, when I first saw this guy, I was like, oh, is he Maul's brother? And then I'm like, no, he's not.
Yeah, the yellow paint definitely, and the yellow skin on him made me think he was Maul's brother. But Savage Opress is way bigger.
The horns are more you know, like really out there.
Yeah, he's a jacked dude.
Yeah, I hope they actually give him a specific body form that is bigger than Maul, because he is bigger than Maul, right? So before we open up these guys, let's do a little walk around. So they've got that blue border, right? And in the back here, you've got a little bit of write-up and pictures for them. And then if you actually put these guys together, if I can get them right. Is it this way? Yeah, it's this way, right here, there you go. You can see how they're all connected, right? And there's actually somebody here, which we think is maybe a trooper?
Maybe, it looks like
some armor, right? It looks like an armor, yeah. All right, let's open them up. Is yours? All right, you got your knife.
I got
mine. Let's open them up. You're not a seasoned vet, are you?
No.
If you open up from this way, it's a lot easier.
Oh, there's only one.
Yeah. Oh, check out the sword.
That vibroblade is huge.
Woo! All right, so we've got these guys out of the package, and I gotta say, I'm impressed with the sword. It looks badass. That looks so good. And then he's got the same, you know, weapons that you see with Chewie, right? Speaking of Chewie, this body is exactly Chewbacca, except for the top head here. The head sculpt is different, but everything else is Chewie with the lighter shade of brown. And articulation-wise, we'll have it up on the screen, but he has single knee, and then he has thigh swivel, so he's got that, and then upper area, he's got single elbow. A lot of this is restricted because of the furry nature of this gentleman right here. And then the head really doesn't move at all. So, yeah. Can you do a Chewie thing? There you go. The waist does swivel, but yeah, it's just a standard old Chewie kind of figure here, and you know, he's a companion in the game, right? So, you know, he's got his part in the game.
They're not the most dexterous of species.
There you go. Speaking of dexterous species, how about this guy?
This guy is warrior. Again, no name. The body is the exact same as the Darth Maul, except for the skirt here. Head sculpt is different. The horns, face, and everything is all different. But boots, legs, everything's the exact same as the Darth Maul figures. And he's got a pretty badass looking axe.
Yeah.
Paint job on it's pretty cool with the different like grip colors there, and then the big horn or tooth on the bottom.
Is the horn spiky?
The horns are spiky. They are actually...
Wow, they could actually hurt somebody.
So that's why it says...
It didn't hurt me, just kidding.
12 and over only. And yeah.
Why are you playing with it then? Hand it over here to me. Doesn't the tattoos run all the way to the arms?
Usually, but I guess they just didn't want it.
He looks like he has a little bit of sunburn or something.
Yeah.
Articulation-wise with this guy, aside from the head and the neck here, everything else below, neck down, is Darth Maul. You got butterfly joint, you've got single elbow, which is not too bad, you know, 90 degrees right here. And then you have upper torso swivel, no waist swivel, You do have double knees here, and any other articulation will put it up on the screen. But your standard, articulation. I kind of wish he had sort of a different make. I mean, if the waist would have swiveled, it would have been nice, being able to get some cool poses. But Darth Maul himself, with the articulation as being the same, he can get into some kick-ass poses. So overall, I mean, these are just, good figures that if you're a gamer, you want to have in the collection there. If you're a Star Wars fan, you want to see figures from all different types of Star Wars lore. These are nice additions to your collection. All right, now we've got 3 different figures here from 3 different movies, TV shows, yeah, and animation. So we got a TV show here, The Mandalorian. You got Casca Reeves, and from the movies, Return of the Jedi, we got Lando, and then Aursa from the Clone Wars. I think they're pretty cool, interesting. Lando is gonna be a peg warmer, okay? I hate to say it, but I've seen him peg warm in every Walmart right now. Which one of these figures are you excited to open up right now?
Honestly, probably Aursa.
I knew you were gonna say that. Why did I think you're gonna say that?
Because she was in like one scene in...
Lies.
No,
she looks like a band member. That's why.
She was in like one scene in episode 1, the pod racing scene, and then had a pretty cool arc in the Clone Wars. And Casca Reeves had like 2 lines and was a background character.
Hey,
she was also
leave Sasha Banks alone, okay? You leave her alone. I'm interested to see that if you take the helmet off, do you actually have Sasha Banks?
Oh, or is it the Clone Wars? Oh no, it's Madalorian, so it'll probably be.
We're gonna open them up. We're gonna do Lando in a bit.
Yeah, Lando, Billy D. Williams.
Yeah.
45, you know who it is.
There are 2 rules to remember if you want to have a good time. Rule number 1, never run out of Colt 45. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1.
All right, we're gonna open her up here. All right, so we've got these 3 guys open up, or 2 girls and 1 guy opened up. We got Lando here. Man, he's got some soft cape here. I like it. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna like this figure, but Lando is my man. Look at him. He's got the pew pew pistols. I mean, he's just a confident dude, just chilling out, and just doing a thing. Like, I actually like it. I love this. What's it called? What do you want to call this? Indigo?
Sure, sky cloud color.
Like
Cloud City white.
It's got like a lavender color. There we go. Lavender Lando. Okay, Lavender Lando right here, baby. And then we got Casca Reeves and then Aursa here. Talk about her. What do you think?
Well, she comes with a giant sniper rifle with a strap and 2 pistols.
Pew pew.
And then as far as paint and everything, there's a lot of detail.
And then she gets Sirius XM.
And yeah, she's got connection to Elon Musk's new internet, just directly Wi-Fi'd into her head.
Starlink.
Yeah, Starlink. Always got connection.
Are you gonna be worried about that breaking for anybody who's collecting?
Oh yeah, that I almost broke taking out of the box. It's it's got some give to it, so I don't think it'll snap. It's not super rigid, but
yeah,
it is a protrusion.
Hair-wise, does it obstruct her movement of the head?
No.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got enough give there.
And we'll put up the articulation on her on the screen so you'll get to know about all her articulation. It's pretty much single elbow, I'm thinking right there, just by looking at it.
Yeah.
And then upper torso swivel.
But more than 90 degrees.
That's not bad. That's pretty good, yeah. Okay.
Thigh cut.
Yeah, thigh cut's good.
Torso, no hip.
Yeah, basic stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing crazy.
Boop.
No butterfly joint, obviously. All right, with her, let's take the helmet off and see.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Da-na-na-na.
Sasha Banks. So she's got, the armor that you see in the Mandalorian. I love the blue. It's really nice and vibrant. You've got the Allegiance logo.
The Night Owls.
Night Owls, yeah. And then, we got the hair tied back with the silver braiding.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a little details, right? And the brown of the leather here is like a more reddish, right? So it's pretty cool. It's not a dull brown. And then, yeah, so we can just basically put her pistols here. The funny thing is, she only has 1 holster.
She's just always at the ready. Always has 1 drawn.
Yeah, I guess, right? And then you got your jackpack that you see on all the Mandalorians. Articulation-wise, you got a single elbow. So you got a single elbow that gets that 90 degree right there. Not bad. And thigh cut. Single knee, which is a bit disappointing. You know, I know female figures always get the shaft, right? I mean, rarely do you ever see a female figure get double knees, double elbows, and butterfly joints. And I'm hoping that change comes very soon because I would love to see more articulation on female figures. I'm just getting tired of seeing these single knees and single elbows.
It's 2021, Hasbro. Come on.
Get it together, man. I seen in the G.I. Joe line with Lady J. I know it can be done. All right, good old Lando here. The cape is so cool. If you're gonna get a one Lando figure, and then, I mean, you probably could find this guy easy because he's peg woven everywhere. This is the one to get. It just looks so cool. It's just like chilling Lando, right? I mean, I have the other Lando. Like, to me, this is the best one. And he's got, you know, basic articulation. He's got the single elbow, thigh cut, you know, the upper torso swivel. He's got no waist swivel, and he's got the single knee. So that's disappointing, but yeah. And then he has boot cut swivel right here at the top. Well, not really the boot.
Like knee twist.
Yeah, it's not really the boot. It's the knee area here that twists.
He's got bionic knees.
So it's nice to get these figures from different, you know, parts of the Star Wars universe. You know, getting Mandalorian figures is really important because it's new and a lot of people are excited. So having her added to Bo-Katan is cool to build that army up. And we're hoping to see more figures from the Mandalorian lore. And, you know, Aura saying is such a, you know, character out there, and it's cool because she's unique. She's got this cool looking antenna and that rifle. It looks badass. That is a cool welcome addition for Star Wars fans. Lando, not so much, but hey, he's cool, right? I mean, he's got this nice soft cape. Anytime you get soft cape from Hasbro, you take it, you run with it, because of the budget restraints, you don't really get this soft, you know, capes. You get the hard plastic all the time. So it's nice to have that. So let's talk about head sculpting, how well they're actually, you know, portraying the characters. So you can start off with her. What do you think of her likeness?
Well, she was in episode 1 for like 2 seconds. They did have a person be her. The likeness is pretty straightforward for that. And then in the animated series, they just went...
Is this more animated or is this more live action?
I think it's kind of...
Or is it somewhere in between?
I think it's kind of in between, because they did the animated series off of the actors who played her, obviously. But yeah, she kind of nails both.
Casca Reeves here. This is very close. I think it's a very close rendition of Sasha Banks. I think it's very close. And with Lando, yeah, good old Lando, just, you know, look at that stash. That stash is legendary. And yeah, I think they hit it with the wave of the hair too. Looks good. I like it.
They got his Jerry curl.
Yeah, they got it in. If you're thinking of picking these guys up, I highly recommend them, especially if you're a Mandalorian fan. You want to add that to your collection? Yes, Casca Reeves is really nice. And finally, we've got these 3 Bad Batch figures. What's crazy is all 3 of them are from different waves or different deals with Star Wars. They're not even together in one wave, which is a pain if you want to get these guys together, right? When we had the other Star Wars figures that we reviewed a while back, they were in a wave, so it's easy to obtain them. Just get them all together and you're good to go, right? Wrecker is by himself. Tech is in the wave. We just showed some of the figures from it. And this guy, well, he's a Walmart exclusive. Boo! Very, very hard to get for a lot of collectors, and I'm sure has made a lot of collectors unhappy. We were lucky to get one, and only one. I know friends have been wanting this guy and can't get him, so it's unfortunate. But we're gonna open these guys up and take a look at them.
Whoa! Yo, he's got, look at all these little tools.
Yeah. All right, so we've got these guys out of the box and they look great. Let's talk about some of these guys' articulation. We'll start off with big bad boy Wrecker here, the bruiser of the team, and he is big and he looks great. I actually love the head sculpt right here. That smirk is so cool, so classic. The armor, the paint on it, the damages around the armor. I wish, you know, the front is damaged pretty well. You can see all the beat up, you know, with the paint chipping off. Nice little, you know, details of that. I like that. The back is pretty clean though. Like it's Like
There's some scratches.
a little bit, but
really
the butt cheeks got more scratches than anything else. So Wrecker does come with butterfly joints, and I love butterfly joints, but because the armor is so big, it really restricts a whole lot of movement here. So we really can't get too much from that butterfly joint, which is a shame. He does have the shoulder patch tucked in underneath the butterfly joint, so it can go up like that and gives him the ability to get his arms all the way up and out. Bicep swivel, he has no bicep swivel. He has single jointed elbow, like that, which does get 90-degree, and then the wrist. All the articulation will be on the screen, but we'll just go over some quick ones here. So he does have upper torso swivel. He does have single knee, thigh cut, and no boot cut. Oh, he does have a boot cut. There you go. So look at that boot cut.
Another rotating knee.
Yeah. But the best thing about this guy is definitely his face, his expression, right? And
the scarring on his head.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like, look at that. That's so cool. All that scarring there. But yeah, I mean, he looks the part. He's big, and you know the details are nice. The gray and the red and the skull on here. He looks the part. Like he can fit in that team so well. It looks so good. I love the gray. Accessory wise, he's got this massive helmet that goes on here, and he fits him really well, right? As I say that, there you go. Look at that. And the helmet fits him really, really good. Nice and snug there. It's perfect. Paint job on the helmet is great.
Yeah.
He reminds me of the Punisher.
Yeah. It looks like it was hand done by him. Like
Exactly.
It doesn't look like it was factory painted.
Exactly. Yeah. This is all, you know, like they're on a budget and he just got a brush and some white paint and went at it, right? And he does come with a backpack here, which is nicely detailed. And then he's got a gun. And then he's got the Crocodile Dundee knife.
Yeah.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. That's a terrible
That's the worst Australian accent.
And I got family in Australia. We're gonna butcher me for that. All right, we'll put this guy to the side here. So cool, so badass. Then we got the other guy from the team, Tech, the genius, the guy who fixes a lot of things, who doesn't come with goggles.
Comes with a billion other things.
I mean, I'm so used to seeing him with goggles on, right? In the animation, you know, the Bad Batch. He's got the helmet, which is nice. That's cool. And the visor does go up and down, so that's cool, right? But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed it doesn't come with a set of goggles. Mm-hmm. What he does come with is a ton of tools that are attached to his belt here. I mean, he's got the handyman belt right here. Tons of tools, a lot of pockets here. It's cool. And all of the stuff comes off and you can put it on his hand if you want to. Articulation wise, this guy, he does have full rotation in the head here. The neck and the head is actually attached to the upper torso, upper body here. The neck goes right in there, fits in well. And then for the elbow, he's got single jointed. He does have butterfly joint, which is nice. And he does get good range from it too, because the armor is not as thick as Wrecker's. So the wrist area here, you have up and down and you can rotate it. And then, you know, we've got the list on the screen somewhere. We've got waist or upper torso here, sorry. Upper torso swivel, thigh cut, single knee. Needed the double knee and didn't get it. Darn it. Got the single knee. You've got the knee.
Rotating knees. Those are canon in Star Wars.
And then you got the ankle stuff. You know, we've got it listed, like I said. But he's got a different paint job because he actually is different from the rest of the team, right? He doesn't have that dark gray as Wrecker and Hunter and all those guys. So he's got that bright white. It's sort of like an off-white, right? Mm-hmm. A little bit of a...
It's more of an eggshell.
Yeah, there you go. With a bit of gray and red. And yeah, I mean, he's got all these little details right here on the bottom, you know, little packets. This guy is a Mr. Fix-It, so he needs all his gear with him, right? So he's got a ton of stuff. A lot of detail to him around him. He's got the nice backpack here with communication device and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, you know, it fits in the back really well.
He's got the same antenna as Aursa.
Maybe she took it off him. And if yours breaks, you can just always
exactly.
get there. You go.
Tech,
Look at that. That is a customized option right there for you guys. If your Aursa antenna breaks, you plop one from here
He's got 2. He's fine.
Yeah, exactly. He only needs 1. Who needs antennas these days? I mean, you're flying these ships across the universe and they still need antennas?
Yeah, but the FM radio reception's garbage once you get past Tatooine.
Yeah, and then he's got the little pew-pew gun here, right?
Stock clone trooper blaster.
Looks like a Nerf gun. Nerf gun in space.
Yeah.
He does have his little cool skulls
Whoa.
there, right there.
That's tiny.
Just on that one right there. I don't know if we can zoom in on the camera, but he's got a nice skull right there. That's a cool detail there. So, you know, I think the helmet looks great too. The helmet is just right out of the show, right?
Got some shiny gold bits.
Gold on there, yeah. And I love that. The red with the paint. And this looks like hand painted as well, right?
Intentionally rough around the edges.
Yeah, exactly. And he's got the skull again right there.
Oh,
so that's nice. 2 skulls on the side of his head or the helmet. It's nice. Yeah, I think they did a great job on him. In the budget that they're dealing with, he's got a ton of things going for him. I think this is probably we haven't got to Rex yet, but he looks like the best out of the 3 so far. So I'm gonna let you talk about Rex here and see.
Now Rex being from Clone Wars, and also he was made a couple special appearances in the Bad Batch, which is where this is from.
Yeah.
He came in wearing a poncho because he was, on his day off or whatever. But
he was incognito.
Yes,
come on.
Still in his armor that is white and very bright. He's got a lot of carbon scoring and dirt on the armor there. So the paint, he's got all the little check ticks for all his confirmed kills, all up his arm, all over his arm, on the helmet too. The face sculpt, really, really close to the actor.
I love that smooth, the blonde hair.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So smooth.
Poncho is soft and it's kind of ill-fitting. But I mean, I guess ponchos are kind of ill-fitting in general.
It looks like it's been beat up and dirty.
It does, yeah.
I like that. It's not just clean cloth, right?
Yeah.
There's no Lando cape. It's no Lando cape here. Let's not kid ourselves here. It doesn't have that class.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of texture and
like
detail.
He's gone through alleys and some, like dirty areas of Tatooine to get to these guys, right?
Under the poncho, you got a couple holsters for his 2 pistols that he comes with.
Yeah. Standard Nerf pistols, yeah.
Yeah, the Nerf pistols. As far as articulation, he's got double elbow.
Oh yeah, there you go. So why do we get double elbows with him, but we can't get it for these guys?
Because he's a commander, so they get that. I
don't understand. Like and they all came out relatively the same time, so you can't say one is older than the other. Yeah. I don't know. It's all over the place with Hasbro Star Wars. 1 week you get double elbows, 1 week you don't.
Yeah.
And does he have a butterfly joint?
No, he's got a bicep swivel.
Bicep swivel, okay, yeah.
No leg swivel to speak of.
Something these guys don't have.
He opted to not get the bionic knees that twist, but he does have double knees.
Double knees. I'll take double knees over the swiveling kneecap or boot cut.
Yeah.
I'll take the double knees.
Torso swivel.
Nice.
Probably a diaphragm cut. And he's got a helmet, which has the rangefinder that pops down as well as the scout visor.
How does that head fit on?
Like garbage.
Really?
He is constantly just like when he's got the helmet on. I thought I was just bad at putting it on, but you can actually see his mouth the entire time.
That is terrible.
In the box,
hold on. This is terrible. What is
this? In the box, I thought it just helmet kind of came off.
Peter Griffin chin right there.
Yeah, I think it might be actually constricted by, because if you feel the armor is being pushed up a little bit by the poncho, so it might be a little bit of that, but that's not a good fit at all.
No, I don't care what anybody says. This is not good.
Yeah.
I mean, that chin is out there. Look at that. I mean, I don't care. You can hide it all you want with the poncho, but it is there.
Yeah.
That is an exclusive that you don't really need, I think.
Yeah, thanks, Walmart.
Maybe that's why they put it exclusive. They're like, that chin looks bad. Let's just make this exclusive. We can make a limited run of this. We'll make a better one down the road that fits properly.
The paint on the helmet, though, is pretty cool. He's got a bunch of score marks for his confirmed kills on the side.
Yeah, the details for all of these guys, with the skulls all these guys have, they're cool. I love all the small details. And then the feet, having the dirt on there.
Yeah.
That's cool. I do, commend them for trying to add as much detail to these guys as possible within their budget, right? And having the soft goods on him is nice, and then making it dirtied up and beat up is cool.
Yeah, a lot of thought went into it.
Yeah,
sure.
it's a valiant effort, right? I'd give him that. Do you think that people should pick these guys up?
Absolutely. I mean,
you got to pick these two guys up because you got to fill out the team, right?
Yeah.
And we'll put the team together here afterwards and show you guys how they look. And Rex, come on.
you got to get him in dad bod mode.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Rex is Rex. You need to get this guy. Unfortunately, it is exclusive, but hopefully they'll make another version in another packaging or something down the line to kind of, give the masses a chance to get this guy in his soft good glory. But yeah, I think these three are a home run. They're absolute must if you're a Star Wars fan. Absolutely, right?
Yep.
There you go. All right, for comparison's sakes, we don't have Chewie here, unfortunately, but like we said, this is basically another Chewbacca, just a different head sculpt. But we do have
Maul!
Badass Maul, which is pretty much the same here, except for the front cut, right? The tourniquet here.
Yeah, this one's gone through the wash a few too many times.
Who has the best tattoo here?
Definitely Maul.
Maul, right?
Yeah.
Because this guy's got that sunburn look on the side here, like Tatooine days, huh?
Yeah. Them two sons. They're brutal.
Two sons, yes, exactly. All right, yeah. There you are, comparison Maul and this random warrior that you get to beat up in the games.
NPC number 5.
There you go.
And here we have Lando from Return of the Jedi. As you can see, we brought his cohorts, Leia and Han.
Lavender Lando.
Yes, Lavender Lando.
That is the new name for him, Lavender Lando, right there.
And we've got the cloaks and camouflage things
The
that they all had.
camo group has arrived.
Yep.
Yes.
I know you can't see them, but they are in fact there. But everyone's got their blasters, all period correct. Han's got his, what was it, the DL-44? But yeah, he's a good addition to them.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool.
They've all got soft clothes.
Well, these are not really soft. They're more like cheap, I don't know, cut out.
Yeah.
That's soft. That
That's-
feels nice, right? It feels lavender. Nice.
It's luscious.
It's got some lavender perfumes going.
Yeah, it's got some Cloud City custom clothing going on.
Yeah, they look great together here. It's cool. Yeah.
And here we've got Aursa and a bunch of her friends and compatriots. As you may know, if you saw the Clone Wars, she did a bunch of work with Cad Bane and Hondo,
Yeah.
and also Asajj Ventress was there, breaking stuff. And after Jango Fett died, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the second best or worst trilogy, depending on how you look at it, she did a bunch of training to bring this little guy to be the giant bounty hunter danger that we all know, Boba Fett.
You were the one that fell in the Starlight.
Allegedly, and then jetpacked out in a comic, and then they
oh.
brought him back. And
all right,
I don't know.
all right,
You know how
okay.
Star Wars is with canon; they don't really care. But she's an amazing addition to the whole.
She looks
Clone
great with
Wars.
these guys, right?
Yeah,
She fits right in.
got a bunch of guns.
They're all different and unique in their own way, and she fits right in there with the orange and brown and the massive gun, right?
Each bounty hunter was just like a concept artist, and they were just like, "I want to do a cool thing," and
Yeah.
then they were like, "Okay, sir, put him in."
Yeah, so she's part of this team here. It's pretty cool, and then she's got that history with Boba.
Yep.
All right, now we got the Mandalorian crew right here. Look at this. We've got one of the warriors, the Mandalorian warriors. Yeah, he was a Walmart exclusive, a pain to get, but I got a bunch of them. I'm so thankful for that.
eBay link in the description.
No, there's no eBay link. They're not for sale. We got Mando, obviously. I've got a third-party cape on him because this looks so cool with that cape.
Yeah.
And then we've got Casca and
Bo-Katan.
the leader, right? And you know what? She's got that vibrant blue where she's got that dull that looks sort of a sky blue, right? She's more of like a royal blue almost.
Or she just painted that on and hasn't really seen much stuff, and
Yeah,
she's
she's a seasoned vet.
Yeah,
she's a
seen
seasoned
some
vet,
stuff.
and she's just an apprentice coming into play, right? And one thing you pointed out is she's got the dual holsters here, where she's just got that one, but she's got two guns. She's got that paint job of
Night Owls.
Night Owls, where she doesn't, but she's got it on the shoulder, right? So they both have the same, markings on the shoulder, which is nice. She's the belt are the same color, right? That orange tan kind of look.
Kind of like clay brown.
Yeah, clay brown. There you go. That's more accurate. And they both have the same backpack. Height-wise, they're the same. Really not much change,
The
right?
helmets are actually different molds altogether because she's got some dents in there and also on the side.
Yeah, more damage on her, right? And then she's more pristine in the front here, but she's got this, you know, the cut marks here, maybe from blades, right? Blades fighting. So, yeah. I mean, she just fits into the crew here with the Mandalorians. Who was that guy that was with them? Can we get that random guy, Hasbro, please? Nobody even cares
I
about
don't even know his name.
Nobody even talks about that random guy. I feel sorry for that actor.
Steve.
Steve.
Poor Steve.
Steve. Steve with that helmet. Bring back Steve. Come on. Give Steve his moment. We are just rambling on here. All right. And our last show and tell comparison. What do you want to call it?
Expose.
Flexing. No, I'm just kidding.
Flexpose.
We've got the three guys in the middle here. We got Rex, Wrecker, and Tech. And then you got Hunter and Crosshair on the other side here. Crosshair is going to have the updated armor that, you know, when you turn to the other side. That is coming very soon. We'll review that when it comes out. Before we kind of finish off here, do us a favor. If you watch this video, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment in our videos because you're going to have a chance to win a prize every month. But only if you're a subscriber and leave a comment on our videos. So go ahead, click a couple buttons, and you're good to go every month to win a prize. This month, what are they winning?
They're winning the father-son duo, Odin and Thor.
And we'll announce that winner at the end of September. So, what do you think of these guys added on? I mean, it's so cool to get Wrecker and Tech added to the team, right? We just are missing one more guy.
Yeah, they didn't come out with an Echo figure.
Very soon, you know it's coming. It's gotta be coming soon,
Well,
right?
they did have that extra shoulder that's on the box when they all
Yeah,
are going
yeah,
together.
yeah. So, he's coming. We know he's coming, and hopefully he's not an exclusive. He's available to everybody because you can't just give 4 guys from the Bad Batch and then make the last guy difficult to find. And then we're also gonna get Omega or Mega, whatever you want to call her, depending on your accent and what part of the world you are from. And knowing as she is, we're gonna get her. They already announced her that she's coming, so it'll be nice to get the entire Bad Batch wave. And speaking of completing the wave, Rex fits right in, I think.
unlike how he fits his helmet.
Yeah, aside from the chin helmet issue, he fits in with the team. You know, he shows up in the Bad Batch. Spoiler, if you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. But yeah, I know, I just really think these guys are so cool together. I can't wait to like pose them and put them in my shelf, right? Take some pictures, and you'll probably see that on our Instagram. But yeah, these guys are so badass. It's so cool. I love it.
They got the crew back together, and then they threw in a cameo before they finished the crew.
We hope you enjoyed this Star Wars Palooza, whatever you want to call it. Star Wars unboxing day. We just took a bunch of Star Wars figures we had, and we wanted to open them up and just kind of share with you guys. We absolutely enjoy all the figures. They're great. Some of the stuff is articulation-wise a little bit down, but overall, we had fun doing it. And you know what? We're going to do lots more videos down the road, so make sure you're watching our videos. Hit that notification bell, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya!
Bye-bye.
Also, nice shirts.
I didn't even realize.
Got a lot.
I didn't even recognize that.